Hello, welcome to Flicks and Sticks. My name is Tanya, and I'm back again to react to Project Runway Season 20 All-Stars, and this is episode 3. Um, in the last episode, we saw that Kane was the winner of the challenge. The challenge was to redeem themselves, to reinvent a past look from the past season. And so he won $10,000. So congratulations to Kane. Hopefully he'll be able to continue doing well. Um, we saw that Kara was in the bottom with Nora, and Nora ended up going home. So it was sad to see her go because you could just see the disappointment in her face. But I'm glad that Kara stayed around, and hopefully she can do better this episode. And I don't know what the episode is going to be about, what the challenge is going to be about, but I am looking forward to it, and I am enjoying the season so far. So, before we jump into the episode, I just want to say I'm still working on my cardigan. I am working on one of the sleeves, and I think it's about 5.5 inches, about that. I think I'm going to work on the pattern for another, I think, 7 inches, and then go into some ribbing, but we'll see. See when we get there. I have been making some mistakes, but nothing too drastic. I've been able to fix them easily. So hopefully it won't be too bad going forward with any more mistakes. But yeah, I still like the pattern. I still like how the sweater looks. But yeah, we'll get more into it at the end of the episode. So let's hop into Project Runway All-Stars Season 20, Episode 3.
It's time to leave the past behind.
Thank you, guys.
You're taking a little field trip tomorrow.
Okay, where are they going? Somewhere fun, hope.
Meet me at Rockefeller
Rockefeller
Plaza.
Plaza.
First thing.
I've never been there. I mean, I've been to New York a couple of times, I would say, but I was there visiting a friend, and I wasn't really doing anything touristy. Touristy? It's so early. It's still dark outside.
Oh my god. It's a toy. Follow me.
That's a cute Jeep. I really want a Jeep, but in a gray color.
Designers, welcome to our world of toys. FAO Schwartz. Christian is waiting for you inside.
FAO Schwartz. I didn't even know they were still around because I think the one in Boston closed down.
Welcome to the iconic FAO Schwartz.
Yeah.
It is time for Project Runway's most feared.
Is it the unconventional challenge? I hope so.
Most revered and famed way to torture designers. The Unconventional Materials Challenge. Your Unconventional Materials Challenge is to create whimsical runway looks from toys. This is a 2-day challenge.
That's good that they're getting 2 days. This should be fun.
45 minutes to shop.
Okay.
And you each get $2,000.
$2,000. That's a pretty good budget. I'm sure FAO Schwartz is pretty expensive.
What are you getting?
Kind of red and black and white stuff.
What else is new?
Primary color. Listen.
I've never been a fan of the red, black, and white combination of colors. I know a lot of people love those 3 colors together.
You don't need any more of these.
You don't know that. I don't know that. That's a lot. You've had so many of these. I had 5. What if I need 7?
I hope they're not going to take all the stuffed animals because the fur is too much like fabric.
What are these?
Those are kites.
Kites!
Yeah.
Cool!
Okay, I like the idea of using kites.
Okay, Kane.
10 minutes. of you send out plushy teddy bear thingies and umbrella dresses.
I
I'ma
should
lose
make
it.
a stuffed animal. I made a few knitted animals, stuffed animals, or stuffed toys, but it's not like something I'm really into. I definitely want to like crochet some stuffed toys because I like the look of crochet toys more than I like the look of knitted toys.
In the real world, that unconventional stuff does not exist. So my only game plan is to spend all the money that they give us. So I have
And it looks like
options.
Laurence
I'll
is
figure it out.
struggling with her inspiration, finding inspiration for this challenge. So hopefully she won't struggle too much and she'll be able to get it together.
This is gonna be fun. We're back again.
So many stuffed animals.
So I think I'm going with like a Red Queen look. All cards. The whole thing.
I love it.
I like what the idea that Fabio has with using cards, all cards. I should create my own unconventional challenge with knitting and or crochet. See how creative I can get.
I have a little love and hate relationship with unconventional, but I don't just be giving up on stuff. I don't do that. I'm going to do unconventional, but I have the right not to like it.
I don't know, like when you come on Project Runway, you know there's going to be an unconventional challenge. So why not prepare for it, you know?
I purchased some children's umbrellas that are going to make this perfect geometric hip line that's so modern and couture right now.
I cannot rest on my laurels. I won last week, which is huge, but it's a little crazy that there's no immunity. But this season, 1 minute you can be on top, and the next minute you can be going home.
I wonder if Kane is feeling the pressure because he won last challenge. But I like the idea of him using the umbrella.
You're killing it.
So many plushies are being murdered in this episode.
I'm making a skirt out of beautiful jigsaw puzzle tiles that look like a painting. The inspiration behind this look is magic.
That's a good idea, using the puzzles for the skirt.
In season 7, I chose black and white corrugated plastic paint tray liners. That's on brand with who I am. But you know, there's another side of me that's developed in the last 13 years that is softer.
I like that outfit she did in season 7 with the paint trays. Yeah, that definitely looks more her style.
No, you can't just use this fabric.
Pretend.
But it just looks like fabric.
I think the unconventional challenge is a good time to try to do something new and different with your style.
Like twisted or turned or stitched and rose and cut up, and you've got to show that it's something else in a way.
Brittany, it looks like fabric. Come on, girl, you should know better than that. You've done this before. This is not your first time at the rodeo.
You can't just do a card dress.
Why not?
That is so easy. You got to do something to these cards, fold them, mold them. Maybe they intertwine. That's what I mean.
Got it.
Christian is tearing everybody apart. But I do agree with him about the cards. He needs to do something more creative.
Growing up in Palestine, kites for me were a sign of like joy and hope. For me, it's symbolic of keeping your head up and looking for the brighter side of things.
I like the idea of kites, but I don't like the colors.
They're just heads. This is quite aggressive.
It is, and I'm going to use them.
No, I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
My idea is to make a trench coat, so I wanted to do a version of that, but whimsical.
Victor's sketch looks really nice.
Yes.
I'm coming to you because that's looking fabulous.
Thank you. I'm trying to marry the toy with my style, so that's why I decided to go with a hood.
I can't quite see exactly where Laurence is doing with her outfit.
What can be the base?
Sure. Mixed with some other stuff. But I haven't figured that out
Because the
yet.
whole thing couldn't be this?
I don't want it to look all like this.
Because that's very innovative, very cool.
I don't know yet.
She doesn't seem to be too sure about what she's doing or confident in it.
Yes.
My mind went streetwear. Cool. So I took a bunch of piano. I'm going to make her pants out of these.
The painting, fabulous, amazing.
Oh, I like what he's doing. I like that print. It seems like there's going to be a lot of. It's going to be very graphic and colorful.
Oh my God.
Y'all, this room needs Jesus.
It needs more than that.
So much stuff everywhere.
The workroom is a mess.
Anna, what is this?
This is the bag from the piano. And she will have a hat and also a baby swimming float and a pacifier.
A pacifier? What? Why does she have a pacifier?
Oh my god, that's my baby's moments.
Why are you crying? No. This is not crying.
You're asking the baby.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
She is having a breakdown right now.
You are dark and sexy and glamorous. Those are your clothes. And avant-garde. And that's what you should do here.
I changed my design immediately. I'm adding ruffle texture on top of the body to bring some fairy tale kind of energy.
Anna's look, it looks like her dress is just fabric. It doesn't look whimsical.
At this point, I don't have enough yellow boomerangs. Kato has some boomerangs, but I don't know if I'm going to get them in my hand. When we were in All-Stars previously, Kato and I were very competitive against each other, and it wasn't a good feeling.
Is he afraid to ask Horto for her boomerangs?
I am in big trouble. I don't have enough to go all the way up. So at this point, I'm kind of counting only on Kato. Maybe if she doesn't use them, maybe I'll use hers.
Take the rest of the other.
Sure. I didn't want to Thank you.
Don't give you these.
That's nice of her to let him have that.
I was definitely immature, and I'm sorry. After that season, I left home, and I thought of you a lot.
It takes a lot for anyone to admit when they're in the wrong. Much respect to him for just saying sorry. I appreciate that.
That's nice that he's apologizing, humbling himself and apologizing. I know, in episode 1, Corto was saying how shady Victor was, so I guess there was some situation when they were on a season together. But, they working it out.
I have a hood, I have shoulders. I just gotta put a body on it. If it took me that long to do that piece, I'm just gonna come up with something else for the body quickly. I have this piano, plastic fabric that I'm gonna use as a base, but it's simple math equations. Am I being realistic, and am I gonna have enough time to finish?
Laurence is struggling, it seems like. I don't think she's really too into this challenge. She might be in trouble.
Hello. He's very emotional.
Do you still know me?
But it is so nice to see his face.
Her baby is so cute. Look at him. Look at his face. He's so chunky and juicy.
I'm spray painting the panda's eyes. This is what I've got to do to really get this villain aspect across. That is the whimsical part of my story.
Paint spraying the panda's eyes just looks so just creepy.
To finish this look, I have to use closures from a wooden toy to act as buttons, I guess, on the garments.
I'm doing my best.
I am not liking Laurence's look at all.
I have
seen it all when it comes to unconventional materials in this challenge. So I really hope you guys brought your wow factor. Please meet your guest judge, CEO and founder of global fashion brand Alison Olivia, designer Stacy Bidet. Everybody.
Stacy Bidet. I'm not familiar with her. I'm gonna have to do some research.
It's really cool to see something that is colorful that I never usually do that much.
Victor's outfit is so cute, and I love the stuffed animals on the shoulder. Love the colors.
Unconventional is a very tough challenge. To see a completed look coming down this runway that actually speaks to whimsy, but at the same time is a fashion-forward shade.
I'm liking Fabio's look. I really like. I don't know. I'm into pink nowadays, so I'm liking the color. I like the styling.
As my look walked on the runway, I died and went to unconventional heaven.
I would buy that jacket.
I would wear the whole outfit.
Project's look is very, very graphic. I like how cool the model looks. I like the color. I love the print.
I think I really did an excellent unconventional look. Everything is good. Magnets are staying in place. Toys are secured. Not a stitch of it is expected. And it also comes together like an actual wearable garment.
I don't care for Hester's look too much. I do like the jacket. I love the color.
It is very hard to sew this material.
I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
I think it's a very strong design, very strong vision. I just hope the judges can understand this is my whimsy.
Anna's look does not look whimsical. It does look like she put a whole lot of work into it, but I don't think that it's the spirit of the challenge.
My look is completely finished. I love the way it's moving and walking. It's totally wearable. I love the fact that it's completed with a zipper and it's not sewn in or glued on. I'm really happy with it. I'm really proud of myself.
Corto's look is cute. I like the skirt. I don't think she's going to be on top though. She'll probably be safe.
Everyone went in a colorful direction. I wanted to be opposite and go in a dark, whimsical direction. The wings are winging, and I love that I'm pushing it with the textures that I've created.
I like Bishmi's look. It is definitely futuristic, which is what his goal was, so he did a good job there. It's space whimsy.
I literally could just like cry right now. The dress is perfect. You would never know that that is shredded tint and teacups.
So we got more pink. I really like it. It looks playful and fun. Looking like a Barbie.
You were back in it. You can do it. This is just the tip of what I can create.
I like the dog bag.
I mean, iconic.
I am feeling mixed feelings for this outfit of Carson's. I do like the different colors, the color that she used. I like the bag. I don't really care for the skirt. But I think Carson is going to be safe.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh my God, this was the best thing I've ever done in my life. It's not, but I'm okay with it.
I'm not liking Laurentia's look. It's just not whimsical to me, and it's not fun, and it just looks like she just threw stuff together.
I'm not mad at it, and I'm not in love with it. I'm just hoping to be safe. It is me, but it's not me.
Rami's look, I don't hate it or love it. I'm just feeling neutral. I don't like the colors combination. I don't like this shoulder.
Creating a textile, that thought process does represent me because it's about having a unique approach in the creative part of something that kind of gives me a unique angle as a designer in this competition.
I don't think that Mila's look looks whimsical, and I think she could have pushed it further. Like again, she didn't push it last episode. I felt, and I don't think she pushed it this episode. And I think she's gonna be on the bottom.
I am proud of my fabrication. Given more time, I could have executed this look better.
There's gonna be a reveal, and Brandon loves a reveal.
This girl is about to allure you to get what she wants.
About to have a reveal, Nina. I can feel it.
I love how the cape is just like sweet and innocent, and then the reveal, she's like a wicked witch.
So I've got to create some drama and some special moments on that runway. I also kind of even want the designers to be a little surprised.
This was a great unconventional runway challenge.
Fabio, Karasan, Hester, Anna, Bishmi, and Koto. You are all in.
Yes, I'm glad Koto is safe and Karasan is safe.
The 7 of you had the highest and the lowest scores. One of you will be the winner, and one of you will be out.
All right. We're going to start with one of our favorite looks of the night.
Okay, let's see who's who. Who's on the top? Who's on the bottom?
When I first came to this country, the first place I went was Afro Choice, and I was blown my mind.
It's not a surprise that he's on top.
In my head, I wanted to create my own kind of toy rock star it girl, so that's why I went with the base is a piano. This is the baby floor toy, and then of course I had to go and create an entire painting over that and turn this into a puffer.
It's cool. It's giving street style streetwear, which is what you're all about.
He's so emotional. I'm so happy for him.
Shall we go for another one of our highest scores of the evening?
I wanted to do something really modern and sculptural, so I also used the piano, but I cut and sewed all of these chevron strips.
I think Kane did a great job.
I loved it as soon as it came out. That's a very hard material to work with. The way that they met up just so perfectly, I think that you really delivered on that.
The panda eyes are a nice touch.
To create something this fitted and this, sort of beautifully constructed out of those materials is not easy.
The humor of the pandas, of the bleeding eyes. I thought that was full of joy, and I thought it was incredibly creative.
The bleeding panda eyes is full of joy.
Our lowest scores of the night.
About 8 unicorns and gutted them, and I decided I wanted to use a jigsaw.
My problem with this outfit, it's not telling me a story. It's not giving me a clear point of view. I don't know why you did it.
This is not a surprise that Mila's on the bottom. It's so disappointing.
What was the point of view?
Fantasy and magic.
It sounds big, and
I like that you put it with a chunky sneaker. I like the colorful bauble bracelet.
It looks like you just didn't finish it and then you grabbed a bunch of things from the accessories wall to try to make it look like something.
I agree with Nina. It's not telling me anything.
Okay, we'll give another one of our lowest scores of the evening. Ami, tell us about your look.
I took the kite and I wanted to create a color story from this first one that I saw, which was a butterfly shape of a kite.
Rami is getting emotional. You can hear it in his voice. See it in his face.
Yeah, it's a childhood memory, so it's deep for me, but I would see the kites like flying outside in the sky, and I would see all the colors out there.
I love the concept. I just think the construction of the dress fell short.
It's hard to see him on the bottom knowing that this is such a personal story, a personal inspiration.
Okay, the next look was one of our highest scores. Let's get the model out here.
Breathe, girl.
Brittany is so dramatic all the time. all of the time.
Bodice is tea kettles, tea plates, and teacups.
It's really beautiful.
Just the fact that you were able to create that number of ruffles and construct such a beautiful skirt in that time is amazing.
I really was very impressed with your ruching technique.
Let's move on to one of our highest scores of the evening. I really wanted to use this as a faux fur moment. And then I love these boomerangs. Those are
That's
boomerangs?
what those
These
were.
are
Wow.
This is so fantastic. I was looking at this, trying to find a toy.
Victor is definitely in the running to win this challenge.
I mean, you were able to take these stuffed dinosaurs and create a shoulder and a structure and a coat that looks like it could be on a Paris runway.
You can tell they're impressed with his outfit.
Okay, next we have one of our lowest scores of the night.
I used some boomerangs, fur, grommets. This is part of a piano and some wooden pizza from a pizza box.
What I want to know from you is why not try? Because,
No, I did try.
but did you? I don't know.
Laurence, you're in danger for being sent home. And I had her going all the way to the end.
Is not really part of my vocabulary.
Why did you want to come back to Project Runway?
I think I grew in the last 6 years I've been on the show. And just to show you what I've been doing.
Nina is not even convinced. And I can understand why.
What would you say the story of this look was for you?
I didn't really have a story.
I know you're a good designer. I see sort of where you were trying to do a suede, leather, I don't know. But this was surprising.
I feel like she's not fighting for her chance to stay.
Well, Rami, I didn't think his was the worst one.
It was ill-fitting. It was really stiff on the bottom.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to fight for him to see another day because of his conviction and his story and his passion.
Rami is definitely not going home. His definitely was not the worst of the worst.
I was surprised at Laurent's attitude about her project.
Yeah, I couldn't tell that she wanted to even be here.
I agree with that. She just seemed dejected or something. There was no energy.
What counts is your skill set.
The jigsaw puzzle half-finished skirt with the lining hanging out, it lacked a story and whimsy.
There was no clear point of view.
And the ripped teddy bear top, I can't be positive about that.
Yeah, I don't think there was any creativity in Mila's look. I was kind of excited when she said she had puzzle pieces, but I didn't like what she did with them.
Loved how Brittany was able to construct a skirt that looked almost couture.
The mosaic bodice just was really beautifully executed.
It's impressive all the materials that she used. She did build all of those on top of muslin, which I think is just an easy way out.
Yeah, I think the muslin is going to pull her out of the running of winning this challenge.
Let's talk about Kane.
I really appreciated the construction of that dress.
I thought it was fun. I thought it delivered on technique, showmanship, on storytelling.
I think Kane is my second favorite, or no, maybe my third favorite.
Victor and Project, I know, was pretty equal.
Mm-hmm. I really fell in love with Project's story. To make pants in such unconventional materials fit that well was a challenge.
Victor felt very much him too, so that's why it's such a hard decision.
You could really see his expert tailoring capabilities.
Victor versus Project. I don't know. I like them both.
Kane and Brittany, you are both in.
Who's gonna win? So it's between Victor and Project.
The winner is Victor.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Victor. this was a good episode for him.
Thank you.
And Victor, you also win a prize.
What's the prize?
An industrial sewing machine, an industrial serger.
That's great.
Rami, you are in.
So Rami is in, so it's between Mila and Laurence. We'll see. I still have hope that Laurence is going to make it to the final.
Laurence, we didn't see you in this design, and ultimately it just felt uninspired.
It was definitely uninspired.
Mila, your skirt and top lacked a point of view, and ultimately just didn't feel finished. Laurence, you are in.
Congratulations to Laurence for making it.
Mila,
She gets
I'm
another
so
chance.
sorry, but that means, unfortunately, tonight you
I
are
have
out.
confidence in Laurence that she's going to do well the next challenge.
Leaving the runway feels really surreal.
It's sad to see Mila go.
I really did think that I was going to be safe. It just feels too early to go. Just one more time. I wanted to come back to Project Runway All-Stars not only to push myself and make things again, but also just to show the world who I am. I don't really think I had enough time to do that.
I just wish she pushed herself. Well, that is the end of the episode. It was a good one. Gotta love the unconventional challenge, and that was really fun. They all, mostly all, did a great job with the challenge, and I am happy for Victor. I'm glad he won. I think he deserved it. Mila, I think that they made the right choice with sending her home. She just didn't do much with her outfit. It was uninspiring. It lacked whimsy. It didn't meet the challenge. So, yeah, it was nice seeing her there, but I don't know. Did she really want to be there? Did she really want to be on the season? I have no idea. I wish I saw more Cardigan. I did get the, you know, her outfit was very costumey. So I hope to see for a future challenge that she will push past the costumey looks and just do something different. I really liked Kane's. I really liked Project's. I liked Brittany's. I can see why she was on the top, but yes, out of the four, the ones that are on top, her outfit was my fourth favorite, and can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. See what the challenge is, and see who wins. I think I did well on my sweater. I didn't make any mistakes, but my brain is telling me like, you made a mistake somewhere. Come on now. Like you always make a mistake, but it looks okay. It looks okay, and I think I did. I don't know how many inches. Let me measure it to see how far along. I think that when I started, it was at 5.5 inches the sleeve. So let me measure it to see how long it is now. So it's at 7.5. So that's good. And I'm glad that I went with this, continuing with the pattern, because I was so tired of making mistakes with this pattern that I was going to do stockinette stitch pattern for the sleeve. I was seriously considering it, but I don't think that I would have liked it as much if I did stockinette. I like the look of this pattern. I'm glad I didn't change my mind. It's going to be worth it when it's done. It's going to be so worth it. And I haven't been working on it as much. I need to just get going on it so I can finish it. The needles, the double pointed needle that I'm using, these are size 8. I did mostly the whole piece in a size 8 needle, but I did the ribbon here on the bottom with a 7, but everything else is an 8. I'm really liking the color. I am having fun with it. Even though I'm making a lot of mistakes from time to time, I am having fun making it. Can't wait till it's done. Can't wait to get some buttons on it. I think I'm inspired by this challenge to get some nice, fun, whimsical buttons. So, gotta do some shopping for that. And in the meantime, I will continue working on this, and I will see you for the next episode of Project Runway. Thank you for joining me, and please like and subscribe.